I know, the videos just keep coming. All right, Geometry 22.1, CPCTC. Yes, someone's really happy with that acronym. So let me just tell you what that acronym is. That is corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. They love this in geometry, CPCTC. All right, so if you can, print page 67.1. If not, take a picture of it or just write it on notebook paper. Honestly, the more you write in math, the better you're going to do. All right, we're going to spend a big chunk of time on congruent triangles. Okay, it's going to seem like nonsense, but really in like true construction, when you're talking about shapes and making stuff out of wood or whatever, a lot of these properties really do apply for like if you're really trying to build something. Okay, our focus is going to be triangles, and you're going to think, why is it triangles? But it's just important to know these relationship of sides and angles. Okay, it really is. So let's start with what is congruent triangles. Congruent triangles are the exact same size and shape, so the matching sides are congruent and the matching angles are congruent. They're identical. Okay, congruent statement. Once you know two triangles are congruent, you're going to be seeing statements like this, where it says, hey, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Now, it's not always going to be in alphabetical order. I don't know why we always do that in textbooks. More importantly, the first letter from this triangle, see how it's A? That means that angle A should be congruent to the first letter over here, angle D. And if you look, angle A has one ring and angle D has one ring. So look, A goes with D. Second letter is B and E, so B has two rings and so does E, and your third angle, C, has three rings and it goes with F. So it's not always in alphabetical order, but the order of these three letters tells you who goes with these three letters. Okay, so first position with first position. It also works for the sides. If you grab the first and the third letter, that's AC. If you grab the first and third over here, that's DF. It should be that AC is congruent to DF. And look, AC is on the bottom, has three hash marks, and then look, DF has also three hash marks. So this is really important. If they give this to you, you'll know who goes with who. And finally, they're saying if you know the two triangles are congruent, then the corresponding parts will also be congruent. So in plain English, I was thinking, I don't know why, if you had two cell phones that were the exact same model and everything, right? And I had them on this desk right now, two same model cell phones. If I completely went nuts and started taking them apart, right, all of the pieces of the two cell phones would match up. Because if they're identical, then when you take the cell phone apart, then all of their parts are going to match up and be congruent. So that's what it means. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles is going to be congruent. Okay, so what do we got to do? You're going to love it. If you want, you can call this like your legend or your key. This is your triangle congruent statement. This is going to help you out immensely. Look, triangle KPM is congruent to triangle AYC. Complete each of the following statements. Well, look at this. See how that says segment KM? Well, look, KM is first and third. Look over here, AC is first and third. So put AC with a bar above it. And then we'll find it in the diagram. So where's KM at? KM will put one hash mark, and AC will put one hash mark. So now you see these two sides match up. Okay? We'll just go in order. Part B here, CY is congruent. Well, CY, look at that, is second and third or third and second. So CY would go with MP. All right, CY will put two hash marks, and then MP will put two hash marks. All right, finally, for the sides anyway, PK, where's PK at? Okay, PK is second and first, goes with YA. All right, segment YA, and we'll put KP has three hash marks, and this one does. So if you were to rotate this triangle around, it would land on top of that one. All right, not stressed, are you? This is easy. Angle Y is the middle one, so it goes with angle P. Notice it says congruent, okay, because we're not talking about the measures. Angle K is the first one, and so is A. Okay, don't let this freak you out. Look, angle ACY. ACY is first, third, second. First, third, second. So you're going to go first, third, second. So KMP. All right, for some reason my brain went a little offline. Let me make sure I grab what I said. We said ACY was first, third, second. First, third, second, so KMP, good. All right, triangle MPK. Well, MPK, look, it's going backwards. MPK, so you'll go CYA and put triangle. And then look, triangle YAC is what? Second, first, third. So go second, first, third, PKM. And if you want to check it, you can. Look, triangle YAC. YAC went on the one that had the 3 hash marks first. And when I go PK, look, PK has the 3 hash marks as well. Okay, in English, specifically we're talking about 2 triangles, whether or not they're congruent. If they're congruent, they're the same size, same shape, and their matching parts will also be congruent. All right, I hope this is helpful. See you soon.